Hello everyone. Welcome to Spiel Digital. We are here under the banner of Matago, and first disclaimer: we are not native English speaker.
Oh, you're not?
I'm not.
Okay,
no,
sorry.
I'm not. German?
German? Ja, kein Problem für eine deutsche Sprecher.
Es ist zu schwer für mich. I can't. I can't. Ich kann nicht.
Okay, let's speak English.
So that was the disclaimer for the first thing first. Now I am here with someone. This guy. You don't know him, maybe. Who are you? Marc Paquien.
I am game designer and yes, especially from Treasure Island. What?
Okay, you're game designer.
This guy is very strange.
No, I'm not. I'm not strange.
You're not?
No, you are strange. You are a game designer.
Okay,
game designer.
1 point for you.
Okay, so what was your first game?
My first design was Yamatai, made with Bruno Catala.
Yeah. He's a designer.
Yeah, maybe you don't know him. He's a beginning designer, so I helped him a little with this first design.
So it was on Days of Wonder, right?
Yes, you're right.
Okay. And then?
And then Treasure Island, which is my second design, and published in 2018. So yes, and 2020 is Captain Silver Revenge Island. This year.
So can we buy it already?
Yes, it's available on the Spiel Digital or on the Matago's shop dedicated to Spiel Digital. Okay.
Yes. And also in retailers, no? Yeah, it will come in retailers very soon. So
in France, it will be available within a couple of weeks, I think. And for other countries, I don't know for sure, but I think it's.
In English, it will come because I've seen some books in English already.
Okay, yeah, for sure. So when you will see the video, I think the game, yes, for sure the game is available. The expansion is available.
So what does it bring?
It brings answers to feedback that we've got from the base game. I've read a lot of comments on BGG, and it was really interesting. You know, it's like a massive playtest. It's really interesting. Well, more
real playtest.
What?
Real playtest.
Real playtest, and with many people feelings and so on. So it's really interesting. You can't make such a huge.
Your prototype was not nice as this one, you know.
Yes.
I played the prototype. I remember it. Yeah. It was not as nice as this one.
You were not supposed to mention my prototype thing.
Yes,
that's the reason why I won't show anything about the inside of this box later on.
Don't say.
No.
So it's his next design. It's Peter Pan, which will come under Matago
next year.
Yeah, next
year. I will speak at the end of this video. I will give you a few informations about what's inside this box and what the game is about, even if you can probably guess based on the.
The main criticism is that Long John Silver cannot win, or not cannot, but it's difficult to win. And I know something because I lose my last game with Silver.
So, regarding this comment, what I would like to mention, I've already mentioned it on BGG, but I would like to explain it again. In the base design, my intention was that as it is a competitive game, every player should have an equal chance to win the game. That means for 4-player games with 1 silver and 3 pirates, everybody should have the same chance of winning, so 20% each, and silver should have 20% chance to win. So that's in this direction that I've made the game, but when I've read the comments, I can feel that in fact there is like an opposition between the pirates and silver, and maybe people were waiting for something like half. I don't know. And also it really depends on how trained the silver is. So it was impossible to balance the game properly for everybody.
No games can be balanced for everybody.
But with this expansion, it will be possible because the player will choose the level of difficulty for silver based on this rules.
I don't know.
Ruse.
Something very bad for you and very good
cards. These rules cards. there are cards that will help silver. It's like events. In a game, there will be between 1 to 3 of these events happening on silver decision, and they will make like new events in your game scenario.
So I'm sorry, it's in French, but I don't have the English one.
Yeah, the cards. Okay.
But I think you can guess this one is
which one do you show?
Tunnel.
Tunnel. So tunnel. So there are 12 cards. Some of them come with dedicated components. So for example, for tunnel, there is.
So how do you get it?
So at game beginning, players will agree on a difficulty level for silver. Between 1 to 3 ruse points. 1 ruse point is quite hard for silver, still quite hard. 2 ruse points is, let's say, balanced, more balanced, like 50-50 maybe. And 3 ruse points is more is less challenging for silver, so it could be interesting for a beginner silver, for example. And at game beginning, silver will draw 3 cards. There are only ruse cards, but you can see that some of them worth 2 ruse points, and some of them worth 1 ruse point. So at game beginning, sorry, we are French. At game beginning,
Cunning points maybe.
What?
Not sure.
No, c'est ruse.
Ruse. Okay.
I don't know. I just don't know how to pronounce it.
Trick points. You can say trick.
Trick points. Okay, trick points. Trick is easier to pronounce. Let's go for trick. But in the rule, it's ruse. But okay.
Is what?
I hate you.
Yes, I know. You're welcome.
Yes. So at game beginning, you will take 3 one trick point cards and two trick point cards. So silver will start with a end of 5 trick cards or ruse cards, and he will choose whenever he wants to play a ruse. This is an interruption event, so he can play it anytime. The only constraints he has, you can see on the tunnel card. There is on the bottom left corner an indication regarding the time period where silver is allowed to play this event.
So 15 for the tunnel, for example?
For the tunnel, 15. So that means he can play the tunnel any time he wants, but as soon as there is a pawn on the 16, then he won't be able to play it anymore.
Yeah.
So his choices will reduce as the game goes. And for example, the tunnel allows...
No, maybe the number of skulls first?
Yes, okay, alright. On the cards, there is a second information, which is the number of skulls. So that's what I mentioned. These are cards with 1 point or 2 points, and they are corresponding to the value I mentioned. So at the game beginning, you will decide between 1 to 3 points maximum during the game. So silver will be able to play the card
up to the number we have chosen at the beginning.
Thank you very much.
No issue.
I was in a big difficulty.
Maybe tunnel card first.
Tunnel card.
Or maybe a word on the map. Maybe on the other side or this side.
I don't know. Okay. Maybe we finish on the clue cards.
Yeah.
On the
go on.
Cards, and then I go on.
Sure.
So the tunnel. Whenever silver wants, he decides to use the tunnel card, and you can see there is this little map here with the new highland, but also the former highland, and with the tunnels drawn.
So it's white lines. Maybe you cannot see it, but
white lines on. So basically, what happens is that silver can move from one tower to another. So
for example, this tower. Can you switch the other one? I don't know this one. It's not the right.
Let's go back to the main to the new island. Okay. So, for example, if you're also maybe you want to explain.
No, you explain. You are the designer.
Yes, but now you know perfectly how the game goes. So if you're captured in this tower. You can see the place where silver may be, based on these small flags that you can see on the board. I think they won't see because it's quite small,
but they see your finger anyway.
Yeah. So if you're in this tower and you play the tunnel card, then you can move to this tower or this tower. So you can choose to make it probably as late as possible, so that it will be like wow, a surprise. I will in the end maybe get closer to my treasure. Okay, it's there are many ways to bluff based on this event, and also it may have an impact on how you wanna in which tower you wanna lock silver, because you can see the tower which is in the middle. For example, you have only one tunnel and to a very close tower, so you have less interest for this rules card if you're locked in the middle of the map, which you usually don't do because you want silver to be probably on the edge on the board. So this is just one. There is also another example. Twitter. The Twitter comes with a new chess token, and when silver plays this card, so he says, okay, now before the maximum 5, he says, okay, there will be a Twitter in this game. So he takes the token, he put it with his other chess token, and at some point, when a pirate makes a missed search, he will put the token inside the chest, give it to a pirate, and this pirate becomes his ally for the end of the game. So they will share a victory and share a defeat. And so the pirate, which is allied, will of course make strange moves and yes.
No, they would make a normal moves.
Normal moves. You got it.
And if you're 2 player, for sure you remove the card.
Yeah, 2 or 3 player even.
2 or 3. Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah. Last one that you prepared
Phantom.
Yes, Phantom. So the game comes with a second silver miniature. There is one in the base game, and it comes with a second. And when silver escapes, he will move both miniatures, and so he will be able to make a phase or a wrong path or wrong direction for the pirates, and so yeah. Misleading them is always very funny as silver.
Next, the map maybe? Or?
Yes, let's go with the map. So there is this brand new map, which has been drawn by Misty B, which is a French cartographer. The map is, in my opinion, beautiful, with many details, many buildings, many trees. Everything is drawn by hand. And every single tree is drawn by hand. It's awesome. So this new map comes with a few new features. So first thing is you will see level lines on the map. That's what François Matassiel is showing now.
So the red lines, I'm not sure you can get it, but there is some red lines. So like here you have a 10, 20, 30. I'm here.
Okay. 10 here.
Non, je suis au bord.
Ah, ok, désolé.
No issue.
Ah oui, t'es pas... Ah oui, d'accord. Je pensais que... So, these lines are used for 2 new clue cards, which are based on the map elevation. So, silver will maybe choose to reveal whether the treasure is below 10 meters height or higher than 20. Or this is a new system for a base clue and a black spot clue. Okay, so this is the first new thing with this map. And yes, I was mentioning in French that I'm very happy because this elevation makes the map like a 3D, a little bit 3D. There is like shade effects and shadow effects, and I really like the different places popping a little on the map.
There is something on the map here.
Yeah, You're right. See, this is new features regarding forests, trees, and cities. To clarify what is what, the game comes with this large map where you can see that that forest is forest, and that this is considered as building, for example. Oh, it's outside. Okay, maybe here you can see. Yes, here you can see here. That, also, for example, this is an old construction, which is considered as a construction also, and new constraints for the pirates. You will not be able to use your horse inside a building.
Slow down, please. Slow down.
Yes, you're right. So anytime your move will go through or stop or begin on a constricted area, you will not be able to use your horse. So you will be limited to 3 miles for this move. Of course, I didn't. The roads which are in pink here are not considered. You can of course go up to 6 miles on the road, or crossing a road up to 6 miles. And the forest, you're right. The forest, you cannot make large search inside the forest. So you can only use the small template. If you remember correctly, there are these 2 templates in the game, and you will be able to use only the small one in a forest. I've seen that the chest is not so often hidden in a forest, so that's also a way to how can I say, to enchant silver to
Okay.
je crois que c'est ça.
No.
To push silver to hide his treasure in the forest. Okay, so these are the 2 new features of the map. Did
what next?
yes.
Are we maybe the pen? No.
The pen. Yes, we.
I'm not sure we didn't do it because we had some issue at the beginning.
There are new pens coming with the game. These are this one is the base game pen. So it was hard to see. Many people say that, and that's true. So the new game comes with chalk markers. They are the exact same pens as the base game, but they are really easily seen. And it's a really big improvement for the game because it's really comfortable to see where you go and where.
And now it's legacy. You cannot erase it.
Yes, that was a Matago concept. So you cannot erase it, and you will have to buy the game again. Oh, what? Yeah. Oh, I didn't spoke about all these materials. There is a new template which is linked to one of these cards. There are also a new set of tokens here, and one of them is a lie. You know probably the bluff token, which were in the base game. To show. This was the bluff token from the base game, and we added a lie token, which comes with which works with one of these ruse cards. So there is new components coming for these ruse cards. Thank you.
What's your next game?
My next game is
maybe not your next, but
yes, it's the second next.
Yeah.
But
the one on Matago's.
Yeah, on Matago's side. Sorry. I am really happy to show you this box here, and I think you have the cover on. Yes, okay. So it's a really big scoop. I think nobody heard about this project before. Yes, Peter Pan. So big box, same size as Treasure Island, to come next year. Art is from Jérémy Fleury. And I'm so happy with what he is doing at the moment. Yes, you will find.
You have no pen on it.
Yeah. So you're right. So this game is also based on a dry erase board. So that's the only thing compare with Treasure Island. Everything else is really different. This game is fully cooperative, 2 to 5 player, starting from 8, so it's easier. The rules are more simple or simpler than Treasure Island. And yeah, you can see a few components. I don't want to show them because they are really prototype, and I'm not proud of them.
You can say that.
Yes, and after this you will make joke about that, so I don't want to go here. But yes, the art is ongoing, and you will see these are player personal boards. So the game, the goal of the game is to find lost childrens on the island, and avoid crochet. I don't know this name in English.
Captain, the bad captain.
The bad captain.
Captain.
The
With a hook.
Hook. Captain Hook, yes. So he's trying to catch you, let's say. So the game works with 2 phases. First phase is simultaneous, so everybody plays at the same time, and second phase is turn by turn or in turn order. What can I mention? Yes, how does the main mechanism of this game is, I don't know in English. In French it's cache. So let's say hide.
Mm-hmm.
So this game where you hide and you say, oh, you're hot, or you're cold, or you're hot. So
you hide something, and when you search for it, and if you're close, you say you're hot. If not,
no questions. Okay,
no question.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Please ask questions.
No, you will have to understand English.
Yeah, you're right. So please, no questions. Yes. So the base mechanism of the game is this: you're close or you're not, or this thing is relevant or not relevant. So there are clue cards which are referring to places on the board. For example, the sunk boat, or I don't know. Forest also, but we've taken every how can I say, every
component, items, or
non, je voulais dire les endroits
places, remarkable places
from the book, and they are on the board, and so you will try to lead your teammates on a lost children. This is a danger scale, a pirate's danger scale, and depending on the risk that you meet pirates, this scale will be updated. So yes, this is mainly how the game works. Oh, also I forgot to mention in French, there is something which is really cool about the game is that there are event cards that you only reveal at the end of the game. Mm-hmm. So, and they will modify rules for the next game. So there are 10 events. Mm-hmm. And
it's like Legacy.
Yes, it's a kind of Legacy, but
you can replay it.
You can replay it again and again, and you will add and add. So that's the way also. Yes, and that's the cards that you will draw depends on if you win or if you lose your game. So it will self-adapt, self-balance on the group with which you are playing. So you will get helped if you lose, and it will become more and more difficult if you win.
Release dates? Any preview? At least a large scale of.
I would say
for next year.
Mid 2021, something like this. That's the plan. Artwork is Jérémy Fleury is maybe currently working on the board. I don't know, but he's.
No, he's looking at the show.
Yeah, okay. But art is almost done, and yes, so probably mid next year.
So it's time to say goodbye.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
Bye. See you.